Young Thug keeps calling Gunna a rat. You know, he keep trolling Gunna. I think Gunna had his last album release on his YSL label, or you a rat, you a rat, you a rat. And you know, most fans, you know, they like the music. He had a concert in Detroit, and it was rocking. It wasn't a seat that was open at the Masonic Temple, you know. But my thing is, you know, like Young Thug going around calling him a rat, a rat, a rat, a rat. You know, we still waiting on some new music from him. But on top of that, I mean, you was associated with that man. You know, and there's evidence of him. You know, I feel like he snitched more on the first 48 than he snitched on in this case. You know what I'm saying? Like on the first 48, yeah, he was on the first 48, and they, you know, he was talking about what happened with a deletion. So you still was affiliated with that same man. You seen that he snitched on the first 48 by y'all standards, and you still associated with him. If I'm aware of it, and I don't even know, between y'all, I don't even know 3 or 4 songs. So I'm not a fan. There's no disrespect. But I like that song. He got 2 songs by Young Thug. Lifestyle and All About the Money. Other than that, I ain't a young thug fan. You know. Not my cup of tea, but he was already telling. So is he really just calling him a rat for the publicity? Is he calling him a rat for the clout? Is he trying to ride Gunna wave by calling him a rat? And really, you know, you under surveillance. You know, I wouldn't even be using the word rat if I was you. You know? I wouldn't even be using the word rat. So it's just to the point like y'all already understood the dude was already telling. He was a teller. Y'all was associated with that man. Y'all was associated with that man. Are you mad because he still got success? You got to understand. The average person that listens to Young Thug, it would do the same thing that Gunna did. Only a small percentage of people would have took the charge. I mean, look at that rapper TK. You know what I'm saying? He called himself being solid, and he didn't even pull the trigger. Everybody told on him and got their time cut. They left him to be the scapegoat. What does he get out of it? Spending the rest of his life in jail. When he didn't even pull the trigger, the person probably who pulled the trigger, him and that person probably got the same time, or he probably got more time than him. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. And you know, this whole thing where, oh, you a rat, you this, that, and the third, and I get it. That's the code that y'all live by. But it's the same reason why your communities is the way it is. You know? It's the same reason why the communities is all effed up. Same reason why you got all these single mothers and pookies, man. Y'all live by the most treacherous code. I can't even think of too many other cultures that stand on an immoral code that black culture do. It's just a bunch of immoral shit. Women like the bottom of the barrel guys. You know what I'm saying? You telling on a criminal is a cardinal sin. They protect criminals. Not only do they harbor them, not only do they procreate with them, sleep with them. Come on, think about that old lady, that mother who married the serial killer so she could sleep with him, and the serial killer or the murderer end up sending her to the upper room in a conjugal visit, and they blame in the prison. No, your mother went to go hop on a criminal dick. Now come on, oh, she was a good person, and this man, bitch, please. Everything negative in the black culture is glorified. And y'all want to talk about, pro-black and sticking together, and we supposed to be brothers and sisters. Shit is cooked. Let's call it what it is. The shit is cooked. It's cooked. A guy who was was a known snitcher that you was associated with, and now, he's a snitch, and it ain't gonna stop nothing, bro. They love this man music. They don't care nothing about that. You know what's the crazy thing about the code that they have? That they expect regular kids and, regular 9-to-5 people to uphold, that they break it the most. The criminals in the black community, which is seen as the LeBrons and the Denzel Washingtons and the Halle Berrys of the community, the cream of the crop of the community, they break that code the most. They break the code the most. They break the code the most. They break the code more than anybody else. Because the number one code in the street is it ain't no code. It ain't no rules. Ain't no rules to that shit. Damn near every major criminal that been caught and told. All of them tell. So where's the code? Where's the code? Come on, you trying to stop his show. Really, you trying to ride the wave. Where's your new music at? Where's the music without the gang music? Where's the happy-go-lucky rap music? When you drop it, homie? Can't think of nothing? Without guns and using belligerence? You don't have any subject? Man, I believe he does. He's a guy that went to college, right? Believe it or not, the average Chicago and Southerner, they not dumb. They're not dumb. The guy had land. He owned land. Young Thug is not an idiot. You could tell, he's just one of those shining diamonds that got caught up in the black community. That got polluted by the black community. That's all that is. He grew up in a good home, nigga, be a scientist. Have a good job. When you grow up, you know what I'm saying? And in the hood, that's what happened. People that got potential, they don't get to reach their potential. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live and drop video. Follow me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. The whole nine. Peace.